going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here, and we're reacting to Secret Invasion, as we're not just reacting to one episode, we're reacting to 2 episodes. Obviously, last week I was unable to react to episode 3 immediately since I was going away, and I was going to react to episode 3 immediately when I returned. We got back a bit later than planned, so I decided, you know what, because it's not my first rodeo when it comes to reacting to a show on Disney Plus, or reacting to 2 episodes on Disney Plus, should I say. I'll do that with Secret Invasion. I'll react to episode 3 and episode 4 in one recording. So that is what is going to be happening. It'll be very interesting to see how this video will fare in terms of copyright and whatnot, but if it becomes a bit of a problem, I'll just stick a layer over it, a PIP layer, like I have done with, I guess, half of the shows that I'm reacting to, so copyright. Yeah, fun. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to go into this episode, given what happened with the last episode, not just with Gravik and, of course, him amassing more power and, of course, teasers about those super scrolls, but also we had that bit at the very end with Fury returning home to his wife, who is a Skrull. So, yeah, of course there's been debate about, does he know, does he not know, so, yeah, but, it's going to be very, very interesting to go into this episode, and then, of course, immediately the next episode. I'll leave quick thoughts in regards to, excuse me, in terms of, episode 3 and whatnot, and then I'll refill on coffee, and then we'll move on to episode 4. I'll try not to keep things too long, but do not quote me on that, because, you know, I do love to reflect on the episode, so we'll see how it goes. But with that said, why don't we get into the first of 2 episodes of Secret Invasion? It's episode 3. Let's go.
Is built on risk.
You know what they say, there's no risk without reward, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Leap of faith. I not advocate the scrolls.
Is to become super ourselves.
Super scrolls?
And we no longer just change faces.
Stand
change
above
power.
humanity.
We're going to be uniquely programmed weapons of mass destruction. All of us.
Yay.
Super Skrulls.
What does she look like?
That depends on what day of the week it is.
Is that supposed to be a subtle nod to the Skrull, like he knows?
This should put Dracov's men on their heels.
Whoa!
Looks like they already
Whoa!
have.
Dracov!
Darling, you are Nick Fury. I never harbored any illusions about the necessity of you going away. But staying away.
It is sad
That leaves a mark.
with him gone and she's aware. She, like, it's not like, oh, you just disappeared and I didn't know.
I retired.
Me, I thought we were going to undo all the pain together.
Oh.
Go back to the way we were, but no.
He just took off in space.
You just up and vanished again. Only this time
Feels
it
so
was
bad
wrong.
for her, I'm not gonna lie.
The me I was before you. What other choice was there when you kept disappearing as if you were never really here in the first place?
It will take a toll. Like, the first one is going to be understandably heartbreaking, but the second disappearance, not long after you died, it's gonna hurt like a mother.
Him where they could find you, he was forced to make an educated guess.
I mean, Sonya was very extreme, wasn't she?
I'd lie. I'm a good liar.
Okay.
Ooh.
It was broken.
Oh. But she also heard that as well about, didn't she?
Well, over the likes of you. Guys in the car. Want to come say hello?
You want to be very, very careful now.
Ooh, Taylor's cool.
Be grateful
Go
that
on.
I haven't sent her back to you in a body bag yet.
Ooh, oh, yeah, they're all scrolls. But which one's the real gravity? I'm kidding.
Your sickness.
So then Gaia stays with me then, is it?
Oh, Lord! I don't think that's gonna do shit.
Till the end of time. My daughter's name stays out of your mouth.
Fuck.
You got it?
Damn, don't fuck around with Talos. We mentioned... Oh! Well, was that Gaia, though? Was that Gaia? Yeah, that was Gaia. Okay. Oh, but does he suspect?
I just told you. No, you told me that you got a line on a scroll that's up in the US government, and you... I know
This is Rhodey, because we have been
That
suspecting.
implies that I should just sort of leap up and take this opportunity to just help you like that.
He knows about Rhodey, doesn't
I'm gonna
he?
need you, Delos, because I am useless without you.
You love this team up. Can't keep this team up apart.
First, I want an apology.
I just gave away the only one of those I had today.
You'll have to double down. Because you rather rudely attached a nasty bug to my beloved hoot.
Oh, of
Not
course.
anymore,
she
he has a new name
does.
now. Nicholas Fury. He has a rather dashing little eye patch now.
I have it on good authority. Neptune
Sonia,
is planning to launch
the queen you are.
that.
Come on, look at that. I mean, just name me one other interspecies relationship where it's acceptable to clean up the other guy's poop.
Cleaning up your poop for the last 30-something years.
Oh, that's rude.
The truth's a mother dog.
Look,
right?
we are not ragging on dogs. Shut up, Talos.
That's real.
The guy that's gonna launch a nuclear attack.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
No, that's because you were too busy riding the "we did that" wave. You got any more abuse you want to hurl my way? Or you ready
Tails
to go in here and
passionate.
take care of Bob? And then I get to say, we did that. We can do that.
Look, I love this duo so much.
Do me a favor, Fury.
Don't ever change.
Yeah, don't. Cover compromised. I just love that, like, oh.
Yeah, I see.
Oh my god, he's just playing. What's he playing? Kid's just like fixated on GTA whilst there's this stealth mission going on.
Sorry, Nick. I was busy kicking Bob's ass. Second floor, last door down the hall.
Uh-oh, wait. There
Nobody
you go.
calls me Nick, Bob.
Oh. Dad. Shit. The kid.
Daddy. I'll let him go.
I could protect you.
You couldn't protect yourself coming through that door.
He's on the
You're
F1
a shadow
game.
of the general you used to be.
Isn't he Devin Butler's
Take shit
father?
back into this piece of trash and call in an abort on that missile strike. Great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
If I offered you a partnership, we would have stood by you proudly.
So stand with me now.
You're
Come
too
on.
late.
Enough of this bullshit.
Ooh.
I'm giving you 3 seconds to give me that code, or I'm gonna aim higher. Or
Boy.
She, the spineless traitor, feeding you information.
He was aiming higher. Shit. Yeah. Talk shit, get fucked, basically. Oh boy.
Good evening, friends.
Operative Gaia, what can we do?
Toy Gaia!
Initiate go position.
No! Shit. It's cutting it close.
got it? Okay.
Okay,
now
awesome.
run.
In before Guy's gonna get compromised. Shit, she is, isn't she?
Initiating go position.
No!
Alright, so make me understand. I'm not with Gravik because I'm with you.
Oh. What Gravik's doing is not the right way for, like, to preserve his people.
And you'll ask yourself, are you a leader of Skrulls? Or a worst enemy?
Oh, yeah, no! No! Oh, you fucking bellends!
St. James Church, 1 hour.
I need to speak to Gravik.
Yeah, well, you're talking to me.
Sent the message. Oh no. Just choose the right option, okay? Just choose the right option. Well. Well. Yeah. I mean, I'm just pissed with the fact that they've killed off Amelia Clarke. Which sounds like another show, which we will not mention, of course. I mean, I'm kind of hoping this is not the last we're going to see of Amelia Clarke in terms of Secret Invasion, because obviously she is quite a big character, a big a big name, should I say? Yeah. And you know, her human, I guess, counterpart has got to be somewhere. So yeah. I can't believe, like, I know so, like, the person who played Bob, like, it's so obscure in terms of, like, oh, I know him from the F123 game. So, yeah, they should have gotten the guy who played Devin Butler to be the son. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, man. It is going to be really, really interesting to to unravel further of, you know, Fury's wife, of course. You know, given that kind of mysterious nature that that she is wrapped around with, but yeah, it did seem like for Gravik, things, you know, went smoothly, weeding out, you know, what is weighing him down, really, in terms of, like, oh, well, let's expose the traitors, etc., in terms of the whole Navy, UN situation. That would have, of course, sparked World War III, of course, so, but... it was really, really, you know, interesting stuff. It was really great to see, of course, the parlay exchange between Gravik and Taylor. Like, I really felt like there was a very ominous vibe, like, when everyone, of course, in the room was, of course, Skrulls. There's just that, like, of course, I don't know, ominous atmosphere when... Obviously, we saw Talos just go for Gravik, and they just all put Talos in his place, like, don't even try it, so, yeah. But that was a very, very intense atmosphere. It was really, like, I gotta say, though, like, with Fury and his wife, of course, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you do feel so bad for her, because... Like, she even mentioned about the fact that, you know, I was devastated when you died. And then, you know, months later, you just took off into space. Like, you do feel so bad when she has just been mourning for your death. You come back, there is that hope, and yeah, just go. So, yeah, but we did get that confirmation in regards to the Super Skrulls, of course. So which was, I guess, kind of obvious. So yeah, but yeah, it was really really great stuff this episode. I'm just upset with Amelia Clarke just dying, and another reason to hate Gravik. I mean, he's already caused enough shit with you know, his actions over the course of these 3 episodes over the fact that he killed Maria Hill. I'm still holding out hope. But now he's killed Maria Hill. He's killed Guy, which I feel so bad for Talos, though. Yeah, because, I mean, obviously, there's been heavy weight in terms of him losing his part. Now he's lost his daughter, so... and again, I want to live in denial. Guy had some kind of, like, you know, body armor or whatever, but no. But yeah, there was, of course, confirmation that Fury knew that his wife was a Skrull. There was kind of that there was that kind of indication when we went into the flashback in 1998, and she did mention about he did mention about the fact that you know, what does she look like? It'll depend on what day of the week it is. So, you know, you can play that off however you want, but yeah, that seemed, of course, very indicative of the fact that she was that he knew she was a Skrull. But I also kind of got an inkling that he knows about Rhodey, because we did speculate about the prospect of, okay, does he know that Rhodey is a Skrull? Because there did seem to be, like, a lot of people, including me, did think about the fact that, okay, he's a Skrull, surely. It does seem to have, there does seem to be this indication that he has an inkling that Rhodey is a Skrull. You know, because there was a few people, like, who, of course, did speculate about Rhodey being a Skrull, that did pick up about the fact that he called him Nick. That's a bit of a no-no, and that's, of course, been played on before about how nobody calls him Nick. There's been a few occasions, of course, but it's a general rule that you don't call Fury Nick. You know, Rhodey did call Fury Nick, so and then he had that moment in this episode, nobody calls me Nick, Bob. So I had a feeling that Talos would, you know, get himself when he before he did make that grand introduction and had Bob's son hostage. I had a feeling Talos was compromised, but he also did mention something, Fury, about he has a informant, like, high up in the U.S. government, of course, which Rhodey is at the minute. So he does know someone, a Skrull informant, I guess, who is high up in the U.S. government. So that does seem to be indicative of, like, pointing towards Rhodey, like, especially since we're speculating about the prospect of Rhodey. Is he a Skrull? Is he not? So yeah. But yeah, I really, really thought that, I feel like this, out of the 3 that we've had, this was a great episode. Like, it was really, really thrilling, like, especially with Talos and Fury working together, infiltrating Bob's house. Of course, we did have, I guess, Gaia putting her, you know, full loyalty into her father, really, because we saw her feed or give information, should I say, when I guess she shifted into that old man. She did give information about, of course, the attack that was planned, and then of course she did manage to extract the code from Bob. So yeah, from the real Bob, should I say? But yeah, I'm just sad. I'm just upset. I'm worried for Sonya now. Because Gravik has killed Maria Hill. That's the first queen you've killed. And then you kill Emilia Clarke's character. I mean, Emilia is queen. So you kill her. That's 2. So Sonya, Olivia Colman nails it, and we love Sonya so much. So I'm worried for her because Gravik seems to have a vendetta against iconic gals on this show. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to fill up on coffee. Let's get on to episode 4. So with that said, oh shit, she's gonna zip back to life, isn't she? Oh shit, she's gonna zip. Yeah, we go! It's a Targaryen thing, okay? Still doesn't undo what Gravik did. He's still a piece of shit that can die, but
As I was watching all the news coverage of those
after,
guys'
okay.
heroics over in the States, strangest thing, I kept having this feeling that someone I know had something to do with getting them all together.
He had an idea.
To call myself beloved.
Oh.
To feel myself beloved on the earth.
Feel accepted. Oh, wow. Oh, this is, oh. I am really loving their story.
I fired Fury, okay? No, I'm sorry, correction. I DDT'd that dude from the top rope. Yeah, it was like Undertaker level. Really impressive.
We got it. Did we just get an Undertaker reference? DDT.
It was great.
Man reviewers is catching a bullet today.
I mean, I feel like he knew that Rhodey was a Skrull, but it's more so about where her
He's broken.
lies,
He's been broken
where
ever
she
since he
lies.
came back from the blip. Or the hole. He'll be dead from exhaustion and defeat soon enough. We don't need to kill him.
Priscilla.
Oh. I'm really worried about what's happened to the real
Keep
Rhodey.
telling me what you're not gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I am going to.
Oh, I don't like Scrody. I don't like Scrody.
Finding our people a home because Gravik has already implemented his, and it works.
But we need a better way. A sustainable way, but a better way. Nothing that's
We take down the insurgents.
nefarious.
You, me, Fury. Once that's done, we go to the president, who we are. We just keep contributing. Show them our hearts. They will see us.
I love Talos's, humanity there, but there are gonna be some people who are gonna react badly.
That's not who we are.
Oh no. Because Gaia doesn't want to follow in Gravik's footsteps whatsoever. But she knows that Talos's ideals are a bit unrealistic, especially with how some humans are going to be like.
I don't know that if I had a chance to do it over again, that I'd do anything different.
It's just really devastating, like seeing the flashbacks and now seeing the kind of rift in present day.
That I would continue to be a daughter to her parents.
And you've also done.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Shoot.
3.
That I would never hurt you.
You get what you wanted from this life?
Oh,
Even so.
echoing back to that poem conversation thing.
I did.
Oh.
And what did you want?
This is sad, really.
To call my...
I mean, did they both miss?
I'm not sure if this means we should get divorced or we should renew our vows.
Jesus.
They'll be coming for you.
Oh! I thought that was Gaia for some reason.
There are scrolls inside the U.S. government.
This again? Scrolls in my security detail, scrolls in the U.S. government.
I love it.
Scrolls
I have
everywhere.
an excellent
Ooh,
thought
mind blowing.
that there is a scroll mole.
I don't want you to worry, okay? I'm gonna do everything in my power to protect you, to keep this video and, you know, all the copies that I made under wraps. But I can't have you running
look,
around spouting
wow, what a
wild
dick.
conspiracies, and I certainly...
Let's make sure the Colonel here has a large coffee for the road.
He's like,
Give me a
shit.
mint.
Guy's never had whiskey before. And it shows.
Bataku.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, this is them, like they said, yeah, this is them making it look like the... Scrody is just watching like, he may as well have that extra bourbon. Because he's just seeing carnage just unfold like, this is some good shit. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, and that's the Groot, ability intertwined.
Take care of Talos. Now!
Shit. Talos! Shit!
He's a bloody alien. He's trying to get to Richard. No, hold your fire. He's with me. He's with us.
They're gonna see the. Oh my god! They're gonna see. Like the survivors are gonna see this shit, aren't they? And this is gonna really, really change the game. Oh shit! Oh, Talos. Yeah. Oh! Yo! Fuck off! No! Talos! Yeah! Fuck the... he's gonna regenerate anyways, because... he's a cockroach. Fucking Gravik. You know what? Fucking hate him. I fucking hate him. I fucking hate Gravik so much. Jesus. You know, he's up there with the likes of John Walker. Like, you know how we had, like, when we, I guess, began the MCU shows on Disney Plus. Like, especially very early on, there would be characters who we just fucking hated so much. Like John Walker. He's up there. He's up there. Gravik is up there. I mean, yeah, he didn't outright kill Gaia, which, you know, it was great to see her getting the Targaryen experience. If you know, of course. still doesn't, you know, it still doesn't erase what he did. He still had intent. And, yeah. Maria, and now Talos. Fuck Talos. I don't know if I'm more devastated about Maria or Taylor, because Maria, of course, had a very, very reputable history in terms of her tenure in you know, films or shows, of course. Because, of course, we didn't just see her in because we've seen her in a bunch of films over her time on Marvel, but we've also seen her, of course, in Secret Invasion, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So she's had a long history. And then Talos, we really enjoyed his company, and you know, his characterization and that humanity as well really warmed on you. Like, you first saw him in Captain Marvel, and yeah. Gravik is a piece of shit. A real piece of shit. I just hope that Gaia, like, especially with the fact that she has made herself a Super Skrull, seemingly, because I'm assuming not just the Extremis kicking in. I'm assuming she got the full lot as well. When it comes to dealing with Gravik, I'm hoping that Gaia just absolutely rips him apart. Like, atomizes the twat. 'Cause, yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Gravik. You're the boil on the asshole. That's what you are. See, my only issue, I would say, is the fact that in these 4 episodes, we've had, at the conclusion, you know, 3 characters that I guess we've been associated with die. One, funnily enough, Emilia Clarke, taken a familiar Game of Thrones route, by the way, to a certain character who died and then came back. Of course, one did not outright die, but I don't think they're going to do a fake out with Talos. Especially with how impactful this is going to be in regards to his sacrifice and his desires that he spoke about with Gaia. Because he wanted, like, he had a map set out when he spoke with Gaia, when he talked about wanting to go to the president, and how he wants to you know, have this amnesty and talk about how he saved this planet. Gaia making the comment about how his quest for this peace and all of that is a bit of a delusional one. Like, this idea that they can settle with the humans might be a bit delusional, and not to sugarcoat it. So yeah. But like I said, in regards to the plan that Talos had set in motion and what comes with his death, I feel like this is going to definitely, this is definitely not going to have a fake out moment. This is going to have Talos's sacrifice come at a very, very big moment for the Skrulls, really. So, for those who are not on Gravik's side. So, because Gravik, with his plan, of course, you know, he's got a very, very aggressive mindset, of course, in regards to securing the Skrulls and all of that. So, but they're still, like, the Skrulls are still going to have a target on the back, because the Kree are still looking, aren't they? So, yeah, and, you know, it will never stop. The Skrulls will be hunted down. Like, they will ultimately, they'll have that momentum of power, but it won't be long before the Kree shows up and just takes out the planet, really. And yeah, any other humans once the cat is out the bag, really. So about the Skrulls. So yeah, it's only going to be a temporary hold of power, really, Gravik's plan. But I fucking hate him. I despise him. Yeah. It gets to that point where you just want to throttle the bastard and revel in his death, because Maria Hill was a low blow. Gaia was just, yeah. I mean, like I said, yeah, granted she came back doesn't excuse what he did whatsoever. So, yeah. Gaia was just really, really fortunate. I don't know if she acquired all four of the... Because I don't know if you can be like, oh, I just want the extremis ability. You know, the others suck. Because there were four. We saw Gravik utilize the Groot ability. And using Groot's ability like that is just cold. It's just, despicable. But we saw her being able to regenerate after being left for dead. So I did have a feeling that, is she going to wake up? Like, when we focused on her corpse. I did have a feeling that she would wake up. Like, why are we focusing on her corpse and all of that? So, like, just this expectancy for her to, do what another character did on Game of Thrones. I just say that because it's a Targaryen thing. If you know, you know. But yeah, I really thought that, I mean, this was great. With 2 episodes left to go and the impact that, Talos did in regards to, in regards to, essentially helping save the president, this is going to have big, I guess, positive ramifications for what Talos wanted. And I can understand why Gaia was thinking it might have been a bit delusional. I mean, she's going to play hell on with Gravik, and I'm hoping she just absolutely atomises the dick, but I can understand why Gaia would think that it might be a bit difficult to believe that there is this idea that humans and Skrulls can live without any kind of kerfuffle. I mean, there are people out there in the real world who cannot accept people who have a different color of skin, who have different ethnicities, like even sexualities and all of that. And there will be, I have no doubt that there would be groups of people who would, want, who will, preach, oh, get off our planet, etc. to these Skrulls. I have no doubt there would be those groups of people. So, yeah, I can understand why Gaia would think like that, but at the same time, I can't exactly blame Talos for wanting this kind. Like, he is trying. I mean, he is trying the best option, really, in terms of like peace and harmony. He doesn't want, of course, the Skrulls to have a bad name. But it's going to be disheartening when you have so many. There's going to be a portion of people who you can have that benevolency as much as you want, but there are going to be people who are going to judge you no matter what. So because it happens on this planet, it happens amongst our own people, and that's the sad truth. Because there are people, like, you can have a kind heart, but there are going to be people out there who are going to judge you just based on certain, aspects, whether it's the color of your skin, whether it's your sexuality, etc., etc., because that is a thing. And it is sad to see. And, like I said, I get Talos's ideals. But I think we know ourselves that it's sadly not as simple as that. Especially if you show benevolency and all of that. It's sadly not always going to go that way. And especially when you have someone like Gravik, who is using a very, very extreme approach, and showcasing that's going to potentially aggravate people further. So, yeah. Because there are going to be people amongst the Skrulls that are never going to who are going to react aggressively no matter what. Even if Talos's plan, without the sacrifice, of course, I guess you could say, even if that went ahead, there are going to be some people who will still act aggressively, I guess, amongst the Skrulls. So yeah. So yeah, but like I said, I feel like with Talos's death, that's going to be a very, very monumental push in terms of what Talos is, wanting to try and achieve. Especially since the president was really there were some shots that he looked like completely dead. I get he was unconscious, but I don't know. It just looked it. But with him helping out, monumental, right? So yeah. But it's his plan, might find a way because of him dying, saving the president, really. So, there, you saw how, Fury tried to defend him, when, the soldiers were like, oh shit, he's an alien. And of course, Gravik was the one, other soldiers are not going to see that, but they're going to see, Talos aiding the president, and, yeah. So, I'm going to miss Talos so much. Especially with Fury, and I am glad that they did make peace, I guess, before, he did die, because but it's gonna still suck for Fury because of the fact that he's lost Talos, and there was a really, really a strong connection there. So and then Guy is going to be absolutely distraught, especially if Gravik was involved with what happened to her mother, and now Talos has been taken, and she's going to absolutely rip him apart, and I'll be here for it. So yeah. I think we'll all be here for it, to be fair. Gravik, she's gonna rip Gravik apart. Yeah. So, yeah, it was really, really great stuff, though. I really loved Priscilla and Fury. Just reflecting on them in episode 3, and, just the, chemistry that happened there. And then this episode, especially with the poem, about how she felt beloved, and that was really beautiful. It was just really intense, because I'm not going to lie, I would be surprised if a lot of people had this mindset. I thought Fury did take out Priscilla, based on, of course, what he heard. Scrody instructed Priscilla, you need to take out Fury. And I feel like Priscilla, obviously, she had her doubts, because she did feel beloved by Fury. And, of course, there comes that hurt when, like I said, in regards to the last episode, Fury got caught up in the blip, came back, went off to space, and, yeah. Obviously, we had Fury listening in, but I feel like he knew... I feel like, obviously, he had suspicions that Rhodey was a Skrull anyways. But he wanted to see, okay, where does Priscilla's loyalties lie, really? So, he was more so assessing... Because he already had a deduction on Scrody. So, it was more so his wife. So yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought they took out the any kind of listening devices, because Rhodey did put that pressure on Priscilla to take out Fury. So I was wondering, okay, is this all about them taking out any kind of devices that, you know, Scrody might be listening in on or whatever. But no, I think it was just that, like, you know, just intentionally miss and, yeah, know where they, know how they feel about each other. But yeah, it was just really powerful stuff. Like, I just loved their interaction so much. It's really, really heartfelt, and you just love the beautiful atmosphere. Like, especially in the flashbacks, and you look at the present day, and there is, of course, that little bit of tension, like, obviously with this episode with Rhodey, tasking Priscilla, take out Fury. And then, of course, you go back to the last episode where there is that loneliness, really, for Priscilla. Especially if Fury takes off into space, so yeah. But it was very interesting about how she adopted her human form, about how she took the permission, which is a bit crazy, by the way, even if she had permission of I guess, the real Priscilla. Like, she had that permission from Priscilla. Because of the fact that she was dying, and I really loved, of course, the promises that that she made about being buried at sea, be a daughter, and then never hurt Fury. And I really loved that bit as well, because I think Fury had his moment of, did you break that promise or whatever? Like, is Priscilla gonna go through with Rhodey's plan? But no, she's still keeping her promise at the end of the day. So, because she does feel beloved and belonged to Fury at the end of the day. So, yeah, but yeah, I really loved, of course, the exchange as well with Fury and Scrody, when of course he did put that tracker in, like, making sure you take every last drop, aka to take that precaution that you're not gonna accidentally not, I guess, consume the tracker. So yeah. So, but yeah, Scotty was a dick. Oy. Like, yeesh. It was just really, really sinister. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed these past two episodes, should I say. Really great stuff. But yeah, I feel so bad for... I feel like a lot of hearts are going to shatter when it comes to, obviously, what happened to Talos. And it's just, I mean, at this moment, there is just a lot of hatred for me to Gravik, because, yeah, Maria, Gaia, and yeah. So, it'll be so satisfying when he gets killed and all of that. But even then, like, Fury's, like, he's just lost Talos, and, you know, that hits so much. And then he was aiming to kill Gravik, which is understandable. But now he's like, oh, this motherfucker can regenerate, so I'm screwed in how to take him out. And obviously Gaia went into the machine, so I feel like, obviously, with Gaia being able to I'm assuming she has all four, especially in regards to sorting out Gravik on an equal playing field, because, you know, Fury's out of options. He's just like witnessed Gravik do that, and it's like, what the hell? So, you know, you have to have someone on the level playing field, aka Gaia. So Gaia is going to take out Gravik. It will be really, really satisfying, because I don't like him. He is a piece of shit. He can fuck off. So yeah, but really, really good 2 episodes. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this, or enjoyed these reactions, plural. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!